Hey there, Scarefest. This is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. I don't think you're supposed to wear the shirt to the band you're going to see. But with weight loss, this thing finally fits and it fits nice. So I'm looking for black shirts. This one's called Alone and it's from 2020. It's directed by a guy named John Himes, whom I never heard of. He directed a movie called Sick, and he directed several episodes of Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago blah, 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 Z Nation. It's about, and you figure it out as you go along. They don't tell you she's a recent widow, but she's a recent widow and she's traveling and she's trying to get away from her family. She doesn't want to deal with anybody. And she's basically being tracked by a killer. And once she gets to this place, well, she doesn't even kind of make it. She gets trapped, she gets away, and then she has to survive somehow, some way in the Pacific Northwest woods in the wilderness where it's just her and him. This is one of those movies that I call sparse. It's very sparse. It's a Spartan type of film. There's not a lot going on. There's really only two characters to be exact, Jules Wilcox and Mark Menchaca, who he played a bad guy in a series that I've talked about on here that was limited called The Outsider, based on a Stephen King story or a Stephen King novel that I loved, and I also loved the miniseries that was done. And it has a special appearance, really, more almost like an extended cameo by Anthony Held. Look him up. He's in a movie called Deep Rising. Great character actor. The actor and actress are fine. The screenplay is, once again, just so sparse. There may be, out of this almost 100-minute movie, 95-minute movie, 20 pages of dialogue, because most of it takes place of her coping. Is she being stalked? Is she not being stalked? What's the killer going to do? How is she going to get away? Turns out, actually, I found out doing research on this that the actress actually broke her foot while shooting the first action scenes of the movie, and she decided to finish the shoot in the boot and with the help of her stunt double. And some of the stuff had to be shot a few months later when Jules was fully healed. Can I recommend it? Yeah, kind of. It depends on what you like. Now, if you're looking for just a taut thriller, there's some good scenes in it and there's a great payoff at the end. I do think there's a good payoff. I think the writer and the director also give us a good payoff, but I don't know, I just couldn't connect to it. And it's not a bad movie. In fact, it's beautifully shot. Once again, most movies are now that I see, and it's very well acted, and it's not, writing's not bad, and you feel a little bit for her. It's just you wished, why didn't she hit him over the head with a rock a couple more times, or why didn't this happen, or how is it so simple, and how is it and it's a very simplistic story. If you're looking for something with lots of layers or a twist, this movie is not for you. There are no twists in the movie. In fact, I think one of the oddest things about this film, and I don't mean it as a compliment, is the twist is not really the big twist. In fact, they don't know that's the bad guy. No, he's going to kill her. Yeah, she needs to get away. This is very simplistic. This is a very sparse film. So should you see 2020's Alone? I like it. I just didn't connect to it very well. I'd probably get a 6 or 7 out of 10. I don't usually do those things, but on this one, it's hard for me to just put it and qualify it in words. That's basically what I could tell you. It's probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. The rating on IMDb is like a 6 point something. That's probably right. Is it worth your time? If you have Hulu, it's on Hulu. It's not a bad hour and 40 minutes. Check it out, especially if you like women in danger films. I know there's a subset of you that do. So check it out. This has been Joe Lewis, Alone 2020. Hi, Wes. The cat is okay. Just an FYI, cat is okay.